Hello everyone. We are so glad to see you again. My husband Steve and I are here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. And look who's here tonight. We have Bridget, Patty, Bev, Becky. Please say hello. How do people let us see their name on StreamYard, Steve?
Well, if you want us to be able to see your comments, then you give StreamYard permission. And I have a banner that tells you how to do that. It is right here.
And if you do that once, you don't have to do it week after week. So how is everyone? What are you guys up to? So we were just in Texas. We were in Fort Worth. We drove down last Thursday. It's a short jaunt down I-35.
No turns.
No turns. And we had a lovely time. Our Texas kids, Sean and Amy, and their friends came up and spent some time with us. So we had some dinners out and some games of euchre played and lots of gymnastics watched. Simone Biles did not disappoint. A lot of our other favorites had fabulous days. So Tony's on. Thank you for saying hello and sharing the video. Any of you that would give us a thumbs up or a heart or share the video, all that helps. Hello, Angie and Shirley. It is fun. We really look forward to this every week, don't we, Steve?
We do. So, do you have any brand banners you want me to display? Anything that we should be talking about?
Oh, we should talk about Stamping Joy Club. I just got off of Stamping Joy Club. We meet every week. Hello, Holly and Paige. Paige is Jude. It's good to see you. Mary Ellen, I'm glad you're here, and Mary Harris. So Stamping Joy Club is super fun. Is there a banner for that?
I'm doing it.
And if you have any questions about that, let me know. We do all
say,
kinds of fun activities.
I can hear in the background. These ladies have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
don't miss out. You want to join the club.
We meet every week. Right now, if you join in the next couple weeks, we're doing a summer sampler. And you know how cute our spring sampler turned out, so you don't want to miss it. So Tony says she tried to find us at the gymnastics. We were above the beam, but we were behind the glass above the beam. We actually had tickets in the very top of the arena. So every time we came, there was men's juniors, men's seniors, women's juniors, women's seniors. So there was 8 gymnastics meets. So Steve and I got up at 4:30 in the morning on Thursday and drove all day, and we made it there for the senior men's Thursday night. So we missed the junior men. We watched both the women's on Friday. Saturday we went to the stockyards in Fort Worth with our adult kids and went shopping and went to a couple restaurants, had a great time there. And then we went to the men's finals that night. And then Steve and I were at both women's on Sunday. What was your favorite part, Steve?
Getting to spend time with my wife on our 38th anniversary.
It was a fun anniversary. I heard him tell some of his work friends that he was in Fort Worth watching gymnastics for our 38th wedding anniversary. Now, to be fair, or to be clear, we were in Chicago watching the Chicago Cubs baseball game the week before, right? So would you choose to watch gymnastics for your anniversary?
Here's the thing. Watching the look on my wife's face of sheer joy and excitement, it makes it all worthwhile.
But you like it too.
Oh, I do. I do. I think
he's been trained well. He's been watching gymnastics for 38 years. Yeah, we're pretty sure we could judge the gymnastics. Maybe better than some of the judges.
My son sat next to me at 2 of the meets, and he was astounded at, how do you know all this stuff? I said, well, your mom's coached me up well.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's more friends here. Hello, Gian. Thank you for sharing the video and liking it. So this is actually the anniversary card that I made for Steve. I wanted to make a masculine card. I have a masculine card tutorial coming out in a couple weeks. And this was a super fun card to make. I used the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And can you see which one I'm making next? Yes. A winter scene is coming out. With that, I thought this would be beautiful too. This paper is just amazing. Now, I didn't want to cover up very much of the designer series paper. And there's a lot of people I love. No one more than you, though, honey. But I used the smallest deckled rectangles, otherwise known as a circle. And I put Love You in it. And the Love You came from Seaside Wishes. And this is embossed, heat embossed in white. And then these 2 layers of circles were number 5 and number 6 from the smallest of the circles. I'll repeat that again as we make the card. And then the rectangles, I use the 2 biggest. So these colors are Misty Moonlight. The first deckled rectangle here is Wild Wheat. Now, you know, this is the color when it came out. People said it looked like baby poop.
Hey,
so
I know what that looks like.
We have a 2-month-old grandson that we are blessed to get to see a couple times a week and spend a lot of time with. Would you say that Wild Wheat, is that an accurate description?
Actually, it is. With our little guy, it may be a little bit more yellow than that, but just saying.
So
close to the color.
If you didn't like Wild Wheat in the beginning, in small doses, it's really pretty gorgeous. So this is Wild Wheat and Misty Moonlight. And then the first and second biggest deckled rectangle. So I thought I'd make it again tonight. And I'd use different colors and different paper. So hello, Linda Donaldson. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Shirley. So I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I'm going to make this card this way instead. So I use the largest deckled rectangle, and I cut that out of Petunia Pop. And while I was gone, I did not put the needle in my glue press. And would you believe this thing? It works so well. I filled this up with the Stampin' Up! Green glue. But I've been on the same glue bottle.
This
ever
never
since
ended.
I got it.
It's never going to run out.
You know,
see, that's what we didn't tell you about this special glue gun. The glue it's perpetual.
Yeah, I have no regrets. Chris and Steve got that for me for my birthday a couple weeks ago. So we have Petunia Pop on Mossy Meadow. Then the next thing I did is the second largest deckled rectangle. I cut out one of the scenes from the same set of paper, this Thoughtful Journey. Okay, so I might give this one to a gal. Would you be offended having this pinkish
Am I
Petunia
in the wrong
Pop?
place here? I have 5 1/2 height.
Oh, you know something? I didn't put
That's
measurements.
from last week. Ignore that. Pretend you didn't see that at all.
I didn't put measurements because we don't really have them tonight. It's just a card base and then some layers. First and second deckled rectangles. First, fifth, and sixth from the smallest of the deckled circles. So you get a chat tonight. No work for you, dude.
I love it. I have
You
lots
are
to chat
free. Okay, so I took the fifth largest circle and decided where to cut this out. I wanted a cute scene on here, but I had to leave room for the sixth from the smallest that I cut out with the Mossy Meadow. So I cut it right out of that DSP. And the first thing I'm going to do is just adhere this DSP with the circle out of it. It's kind of a reuse and renew sort of deal. So we're going to attach this. I will make this card over and over again. Do any of you have designer series paper in your stash that you could make this card? You could use up a lot of paper and just make some gorgeous cards. Okay, so this is the sixth from the smallest out of Mossy Meadow of the deckled circles. And I'm going to pop it up on Stampin' Dimensionals. So do you have any gymnastic stories or driving in the rain? How does your wife do driving in the rain?
Okay,
going 80 miles an hour.
She is fishing for a compliment, but
wait, would I do that?
But she definitely deserves a compliment. She is an awesome driver, which is actually a quote from Rain Man. She's an awesome driver. She can drive in the rain. She can drive when there's big trucks trying to run her off the road. And
don't let me drive in the snow or the ice. In the dark, we had a little moment. Okay, so Sunday night, we left Fort Worth, and we're like, hark, we always do this.
Drive forever.
We've been at the gymnastics in Fort Worth probably 4 times. Oh, he wants me to keep going. This is easy. I can take a moment to chat with my friends. So we always leave Fort Worth, because who would want to drive in Monday morning traffic in Dallas? That would be crazy, right? So we always go just north of Fort Worth to make our drive easier. But it was still light outside, and we felt good, and we were on a roll, so we just kept driving. And then we're like, what about Oklahoma City? If we stop too close to Oklahoma City, we'll get in Oklahoma City traffic, and that wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be good either.
So then Steve found a hotel north of Oklahoma City. So we were a little bit tired by the time we got there. What was it, 11-ish?
Yeah, so here's the thing. At one point, it was dark, and it was cloudy, and it was rainy, and we were on a blacktop, and it did not have well-painted lines.
And we were in a construction zone, so we had cement barriers on both sides, and it was dark, and there was no lights, and there were no other cars. Okay, I had LASIK about 20 years ago, and still don't have to wear glasses except for reading a little bit. And what was that?
She definitely needs glasses.
He's whispering something. I can't hear him. Can you?
They know what I mean.
Okay, so maybe I need glasses. We'll have to see. But am I crooked? Or am I making myself crooked?
So she at one point said to
me,
me, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be driving right now, which is really scary when you're riding. And the driver's saying, I don't know where to go, as in we're driving, 70
when
Fort Worth.
You're in a construction zone and they're making you go different places, if I have a car in front of me and I can follow their taillights, that's very comforting to me. Oh, the road's zigzagging here and there and everywhere. But when no one's there and I can't see, it was like, it's a little bit of a problem.
So needless to say, I became a very active rider in the car, almost as if I were driving myself.
Are you complaining?
No, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying it was kind of a scary moment.
I'm sorry I scared you. Sometimes when you're driving, I get scared.
All the time.
Hence why I drive all the way to Texas and all the way home.
Perfectly. There were 2 times when I was driving just north of Kansas City where a big truck and then a big van, both of them took turns trying to run me off the road, literally. They were entering from the ramp.
So when Steve McCullough is driving, the trucks are trying to drive him off the road, but that doesn't happen when I'm driving. Why aren't they trying to drive me off the road?
There was a semi that decided he was coming over into my lane, he didn't need head check. He just was going to come on over.
Do we need marriage counseling over
this?
this?
So I had to slam on the brakes to let the truck go ahead and get over without running me off the road. And Beth took umbrage to that about my driving, and I said, no, I just saved your life. So there you go.
So Bridget and Tony both have a supply of Designer Series paper. Thank you for admitting that.
A stash.
Okay, so these flat adhesive back pearls, they were in the last catalog, but they carried over. Don't they look pretty just scattered around? Can you see them? Scattered around here on this card. So I thought I'd do the same thing on this one.
But you've got to make them random. Is it hard to make a random pattern?
Well, on here I did it all on there, but I think on this one I'm going to put it on the rectangle layer instead of...
Beth has to channel her artistic side when she does this. Otherwise, it would be a perfect triangle.
I am an accountant by trade, so you have to do things accounting like. Okay, they're super simple tonight, friends. We have card number 1. I should look and make sure I have enough, because that is actually Steve's card, to make another one to send you if you choose that one. Let's look. Let's look in the stack of paper.
Wait a second. That's my anniversary card.
I know.
Our anniversary's come and gone.
I know. I couldn't give it to you until after the video. Look at that. This is the piece of paper that his card came from. So you can go ahead and pick his card without guilt, because I will make you your own card. So card number 1 is with Misty Moonlight and Wild Wheat. Card number 2 is Mossy Meadow and Petunia Pop. So we will do a drawing, and you can let me know which one you want. You do Prize Patrol. Did you send that banner around, Steve, with the Prize Patrol?
Yes, I did.
Okay, something else is going on with Stampin' Up. Starting tomorrow, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the mini machine are both 10% off. Also, every bundle that's available to customers right now, whether it's an online exclusive or it's in the catalog, it's not Stamp Set and Punch bundle. It's Stamp Set and Die bundle that you need the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for. Those they're always 10% off bundled together in the new catalog. It's an additional 10%. So if you're a demo getting 20% off, and then you can get 10% off your machine, or the 10% bundle another 10%, it's like it's free, Steve. Who can
How can you
pass
not
up?
buy it? I mean,
Right.
it's just you can't
So,
afford not to.
Should I buy all the Stamp Set and Die bundles in June? It's good from tomorrow all the way till the end of June. So he's not responding.
I'm talking to my friends.
You're talking to your friends and ignoring your wife. Okay. Karen, I'm glad you joined us tonight. Card number 1, card number 2. Are we ready to do the Prize Patrol?
Sure. Hold on a second. Let me get that teed up.
And thank you. I had several people join my team during May, and I'm so excited you're all here. If you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would encourage you to talk to me about it. I'm on a large national team, but also meet with my team every week. So I think it's the best of both worlds. Some of my Joy team members are on tonight, so maybe you can vouch for me that it is a fun group of gals. We have a great time.
All right, here we go for
Okay,
the
17
drawing.
people are in the drawing. If you already won in June, actually you couldn't have already won in June.
Nobody could have won in June. Everybody's
Okay.
eligible. Here we go. Round the horn. And the winner is
Angie Latham. Yay! So Angie, go ahead and email me at stampingmom.com, Beth at stampingmom.com, and let me know if you want card number 1 or number 2, and give me your mailing address, and I will send that off to you. I hope you all have a blessed week. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and we will be back next Tuesday with another fun card. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.